Hello my wonderful friends. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Sarzana and today we're going to be doing a book haul. I have over 30 books I think that I have accrued within the past month or two, and it was also my birthday on Thursday the 21st. I received a lot of books from family and friends, and I also broke my book buying ban. So there's that. Don't judge me. This is a judgment-free zone, so please don't judge me. It's really hard being on a book buying ban. I don't have a lot of time to read a lot of books in 1 month, especially because of like school and stuff. I haven't had a lot of time lately. Like last month in February, I read like 4 books. So I'm not going to be reaching my 50 book limit anytime soon. I think I'm like 13 books in. However, yeah, I broke my book buying ban. So there's that, but it was also my birthday 2 days ago, so there's that. I'm just making up excuses at this moment, so feel free not to call me out. I also like being able to go out and buy a book because I'm having a bad day or whatever, and it just makes me feel better. I'm also going to need to buy another bookshelf because I'm running out of space. However, I am going to be doing a book on haul sometime in the future, so stay tuned for that. This is going to take a while because there's over 30 books, so I want you guys to go get something hot or cold for yourself and hang out with me and watch me haul all of these books. I got myself a matcha latte with lavender pump or something in it, and it's really good. I wish I could get cold foam, like the lavender cold foam, because that looks really good, but I have to be dairy free for a little bit. But yeah, this is like super good. Okay, I'm ready. So I thought we would start with the FairyLoot books because there's 4 of them for the past 2 months. So let me show you what I got. I don't remember what I got in January and I don't remember what I got in February. I'm just going to show you whatever is in this stack. I don't know if you can see, but there's a stack of books right here. Yeah. Okay. All right, so the first one is A Fragile Entanglement. Right? No, that's not right. It's A Fragile Enchantment. It's really pretty. The edges, yes. It also came with the author's note. The art print is really pretty. Here's the author card. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Feel free to pause to read it if you want to. And this is, let me just take off the cover so I can show you guys, because it's also a reversible dust jacket. I think I love the reversible dust jacket too. It's really pretty. So this is the reversible dust jacket. And this is the inside. This is the hardback design, and it's really pretty. And this is the back, and the spine is also really pretty. Yeah, and like this design just kind of goes all the way around. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm really excited to read it because it's just so pretty. I have yet to read any of my FairyLoot books. I'm awful. I want to keep them in pristine condition. I almost want to just go out and buy like the regular copy so I can read them. I guess she's like a seamstress. What does it say in the back? She embroidered until Kit's breathing evened out beside her, until it fell quietly into rhythm with hers. Okay. The author of A Fragile Enchantment is Alison Saft. I have never read any of her books before, so I'm kind of excited. I wonder if this is like her first book. I was actually going to get a copy of this myself from Barnes & Nobles. I'm really glad that FairyLoot did a Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen, and I just read the first 2 books in the Rich Kingdom by her and I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to read something else by her. And I'm just so happy that I have like a FairyLoot copy. This is super cool. And this is the back. This is the author's card with the artwork. And if you guys, again, want to pause to read, is that clear? I hope it's clear. Takes a second to focus sometimes. So we don't have a reversible dust jacket for this. However, the inside is beautiful. Look at this. Like the gold foiling is stunning. And you know I love my gold foiling. Yes. This is the end papers. This is for like the front. And this is for the back. It's really cool. I'm really excited to read it. I heard really good things about it, although I'm not really sure what it's about. I have no idea what many of these books are about, but they're pretty. And I heard really good things about this book, The Crimson Moth. This is by Kristen Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli? Am I saying that right? Ciccarelli? I'm so bad at names. Forgive me. Okay, so at the top it says, a moth to flame, a witch to burn. Ooh, this sounds really cool. And the edges are stunning. This is just plain old here. But I love the moths and like the color scheme they did here. Super pretty. The end papers are gorgeous. This is also a reversible dust jacket. Let's look, shall we? I'll show you guys first. You let me know if it's pretty or not. Yeah. Oh yes, this is so cute. I didn't even bother to look at it. I don't know why. This is really pretty, but the dust jacket's like messed up. I'm gonna have to contact them about this. I didn't even notice this. And this is the hardcover design. I'll put it towards you guys so you can see it. Look at the detail, you guys. It's so pretty. It's like a pinkish goldish foiling. Oh my goodness, I love this. And then the end papers. It's nice. It's like the same end papers on the front and the back. Book 1 in the Crimson Moth duology. The only thing more treacherous than being a witch is falling in love. On the night Rune's life changed forever, blood ran in the streets. Now, in the aftermath of a devastating revolution, witches have been diminished from powerful rulers to outcasts ruthlessly hunted due to their waning magic, and Rune must hide what she is. Spending her days pretending to be nothing more than a vapid young socialite, Rune spends her nights as the Crimson Moth, a witch vigilante who rescues her kind from being purged. When a rescue goes wrong, Rune decides to throw the witch hunters off her scent by courting the handsome Gideon Sharp. Except Gideon is a notorious and unforgiving witch hunter loyal to the revolution, and falling for him would be deadly. Ooh, this is going to be like a enemies to lovers kind of thing. I'm excited. This just moved up in my TBR list. Okay, this next book is freaking stunning. You guys, I am so excited to read this book just from how pretty it is, okay? Like, you thought that the books I showed you previously were stunning. Just wait. So this is The City of Stardust by Georgia Summers. Look at it. I love these colors. How beautiful is this? I hope you guys can see the text. I'll turn it around here. This is so stunning. And then here's the edges. It's so pretty. Like, what? Oh my goodness. Focus. Like, what? This is so pretty. I'm so excited. I'll read to you guys what this is about in a sec. So look at this. This is the artwork that came with it. And this is the author's letter. If you guys want to pause to read. It's so pretty. This is also a reversible dust jacket, so take a look. Take a look, take a look. I like the other cover a little bit more, but I guess this is for people that don't like all the shimmery stuff. This is pretty neat too, but I like this one more. And they did like a purple and silvered. This is also stunning. Let's look at the end papers. It's sort of like the artwork that came with it. All right, let's see what this is about. There is a cost to survival, Violet Everly. It is just a matter of fine-tuning the price. For centuries, Everlys have seen their brightest and best disappear, taken as punishment for a crime no one remembers, for a purpose no one understands. Their tormentor is a woman named Penelope, who never ages, never grows sick, and never forgives a debt. Ooh. 10 years ago, Violet Everly's mother left to break the curse and never returned. Now, Violet must find her mother, or she will be taken in her place. Her hunt leads her into a seductive, magical underworld of power-hungry scholars, fickle gods, and monsters bent on revenge, and into the path of Penelope's quiet assistant, Alexander, who she knows cannot be trusted, and yet to whom she finds herself undeniably drawn. Tied to a very literal deadline, Violet will travel to the edges of the world to find her mother and the key to the city of Stardust where the Everly story began. Ooh, okay. This seems pretty interesting. So next, let's go over like fantasies, high fantasies. So there's quite a few of those. So let's go ahead and rapid fire real quick. So Miguel got me the Broken Earth trilogy and I have all 3 books here. However, I did purchase the 5th season earlier. So I am going to be selling the one that I do have on my Pango books. Like, I'm really excited to read this. I just need to pick it up. I've been really interested in reading this and I was waiting until I had all 3 books, but now that I have them, I have no excuse not to start. So we have the 5th season, The Obelisk Gate, and The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin. So I'll read a little bit of the 5th seasons back to you guys. For the life of me, can't remember what this is about, but when I did read the synopsis of it, I was really excited. So let's read the back. This is the way the world ends for the last time. It starts with the Great Red Rift across the heart of the world's sole continent, spewing ash that blots out the sun. It starts with death, with a murdered son and a missing daughter. It starts with betrayal and long dormant wounds rising up to fester. This is the stillness, a land familiar with catastrophe, where the power of the earth is wielded as a weapon and where there is no mercy. Alright, that sounds pretty good. And then my friend Jamie, she got me Bookshelves and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree. And if you guys watched my previous videos, I think it was in like December or November or something, but I read Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree and I loved it. I was so bummed that I didn't have the 2nd book, so thank you so much, Jamie. I love you. I can't wait to read this. I saw this online, I think on like Instagram or TikTok or something, but someone was like raving about this book, and when I saw it at Barnes, I was like, I have to get it. Well, Miguel bought it. Miguel took me book shopping on my birthday because why not? Okay, so the book is The Shadow of What Was Lost by James Islington. This is a hefty book, but I love the floppiness of it, and this is the first one. I'm really excited. I'm going to read the back of it to you guys because I forget what it's about, so let's figure that out together. Okay, so it says, as destiny calls, a journey begins. It has been 20 years since the godlike Ogres were overthrown and killed. Those who once served them, the gifted, were spared only after accepting the rebellion's four tenets, which vastly limited their powers. Davian suffers the consequences of a war lost before he was even born. When he discovers what he wields, the forbidden power of the Ogres, he sets into motion a chain of events that will change everything. To the west, a young man whose fate is intertwined with Davian's wakes up in a forest covered in blood and with no memory of who he is. And in the far north, an ancient enemy begins to stir. Cool. I love fantasy books, so let's just see what this is about when we get into it. So Miguel got me the 4 books in Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, and I've been wanting to read these in like the longest time, so I think this is in order. So this is Capturing the Devil. So this is, I think, book 1. And then Escaping from Houdini. And then Hunting Prince Dracula. And then Stalking Jack the Ripper. These are all like murder mysteries, like historic murder mysteries, and I love those. So I'm really excited to pick these up. I kind of want to wait until the summertime because I'm more into like mysteries and stuff like that around the summer times, or like around October. So we'll see when I pick this up, but like this seems super interesting. We're almost halfway done, you guys. Almost there. I went to Half Price Books with Nova and we saw the Harry Potter books there, and she picked out a few books of herself and I just couldn't resist. These were in such good condition and I really wanted to pick these up. These are like the first 4 books in the Harry Potter series and they're all paperback. They're in such good condition. I just had to pick these up. So let me show you guys. This is the first book in Harry Potter, The Sorcerer's Stone. The second book, The Chamber of Secrets. The Prisoner of Azkaban. And then The Goblet of Fire. I think I'm going to annotate these because they're like the paperback and I recently got into annotating, so this is like my childhood, you guys. I think I'm going to be annotating these. I'll get the hardbacks that I can like have as a trophy on my shelf that like doesn't get read or touched, but this I'm going to mess up. I'm going to crack the spines and everything. Maybe not. I don't know if I can do that. Oof. Just gave me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about that. So now we're going to start with our Romantasies. I had pre-ordered this. So this is The Bride by Ali Hazelwood. And, oh, the stickers on this. I have to take that off later. I hate it. I hate stickers. I love the floppiness of it. All I know is that it's about a vampire and a werewolf and say less, Twilight. I'm just really excited to read it. I've been seeing like different opinions about this book, so I'm kind of scared, but I'm also like really excited to read it because I love Twilight. And then I got A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I have heard nothing but good things about it and I'm really excited to dive into this. I also picked up A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross, the second book, and I forget what the duology is called. It just seems super fun and I love the fluffiness. And this next book, I could legit cry over how excited I am, you guys. This is gonna be my next read. Two Twisted Crowns. I'm so excited to pick this up. I have been dying to read this. If you don't know, just know that One Dark Window is one of my favorite books of all time. The most lyrical book that you can ever pick up. The storyline, the plot line. I'm about to like go into a whole rant right now. I'm gonna stop myself. Go check out my video where I had talked about this book because Rachel Gillig did her thing. I really hope Two Twisted Crowns lives up to One Dark Window. I'm really terrified because I've heard people say that they loved One Dark Window, but they did not like Two Twisted Crowns. So I'm nervous. Let's take a quick break and have a drink because my throat hurts. but have a sip. Oh, I needed that. Okay, so this next one, I honestly don't know what it's about. I just saw it. I saw the sprayed edges at Barnes & Nobles and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna buy it. And that is Sons of Darkness by, who's this by? Gaurav Mohanty. Okay, he's a Desi guy. Okay, no problem. I didn't even realize it was by a Desi person. I'm even more excited now. But look at the gold foiling and look at the edges. This is still at Barnes & Nobles if you guys want to go and pick it up. I'm going to read you the back. It just seems super interesting. It seems very different. And when I saw like how pretty this book was and then I read what was inside, I was like, oh my god. Like this is so different from like what I'm used to reading. So I'm going to read you guys the synopsis, okay? I'm so sorry if I'm like butchering stuff. Please feel free to correct me. I don't want to be ignorant, but I like truly don't know how to pronounce these names. I apologize. Some ballads are inked in blood, bled dry by violent confrontations with the Magadhan Empire. The Mathuran Republic simmers on the brink of oblivion. Senator Krishna and his third wife, Satyabhama, have put their plans in motion, both within and beyond the Republic's blood-soaked borders, to protect it from total annihilation. But they are soon to discover that neither gold nor alliances last forever, and that they are not the only players on the board. Mati, pirate princess of Kalinga, has decided to mend her ways and become a good wife. But old habits die hard, especially when one habitually uses murder to settle old scores. Brooding and beautiful Karna hopes to bury his brutal past, but finds that destiny is a miser when it comes to granting second chances. Hero turned torturer Sukuni limps through a path of daggers. Meanwhile, his foes and woes multiply, leaving little time for vengeance. Their lives are about to become yet more difficult as a cast of sinister queens, naive kings, pious assassins, and ravenous priests are converging where the Son of Darkness is prophesied to rise, even as forgotten gods prepare to play their hand. So we have like a pirate princess, gods, and prophecies. Why is this book crinkly? You guys hear that? Ugh, I hate that sound. So that sounds really interesting. I can't wait to pick that up. This has been hyped up amongst many of you, and I'm really excited to pick it up, but I'm also like nervous because it's been hyped up so much, so I don't know if it's gonna live up to the hype for me or not. But I got Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and I got the exclusive edition, so it's like pretty pink. Love the hardcover. The inside just has like a pretty dagger. I just know that this is like a romantasy, and that's all I need to know about this book to pick it up. And this other book I have heard really good things about from my friends, especially Jamie, which is why she sent me How Does It Feel by Gina O'Reilly. And I'm so excited to read this book, you guys. This is like, this cover freaks me out though, not gonna lie. Like I thought that this was like a mystery or something when I first saw the cover, but then when I heard people talking about the storyline, I was like, oh, it's a fantasy? A forbidden obsession, unyielding family allegiance, 3 deadly challenges. The human. When a trip into the forest to collect a rare mushroom goes horribly wrong, I find myself falling through a fairy portal and straight into the arms of the unseelie Fae Prince. The dangerously unhinged and handsome unseelie Fae Prince. What could be more horrible than that? He thinks I'm an assassin sent by the humans to kill him, not a biologist. Determined to kill me first and rid himself of the human he has unwillingly grown obsessed with, Yet also needing to entertain his people, the villain challenges me to 3 deadly trials. If I survive, I gain my freedom, but if not, ... And then it says, the Fae. I've never felt anything but hate and loathing until my eyes found hers. The vile human assassins. She is a parasite that has mercilessly latched onto my mind and won't let me free. My hand itches to be ungloved and feel her smooth skin, even though I would never. The unseelie Fae royals would rather burn than touch a repulsive human. Well, dang! I fear that if I do not destroy the girl soon, she may be the only thing that's capable of truly destroying me. Woo! This sounds so good! Thank you, Jamie. I love you. I'm so excited to read this. I'm so excited to read this next book too. There's so many good books, you guys. I got The Serpents and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I'm so excited to read this. I've heard nothing but good things. I read her Daughter of No Worlds trilogy and it was okay. I feel like it was a little overhyped and it was okay. So I really hope that this lives up to what everyone has been saying. And this is the naked hardback, you guys. Look how stunning it is. I'm so excited. That's one of the things I love about Carissa Broadbent is that she doesn't play when it comes to like her naked hardbacks because they're always stunning. Wish me luck on my Crowns of Nyaxia journey because I am so freaking excited. I really hope I like it. Alright guys, that is everything for fantasy and romantasy and my FairyLoot. Now we're gonna get into the romance. You have all convinced me, especially Larissa. Larry Reads, you have convinced me to get this series, so I got it. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, and also these covers. What? I love this color scheme, and you guys, these books are so floppy. Like, look at this. I'm so excited to read these books. So I got Binding 13. That's book 1. And then I got Keeping 13. That's book 2. Saving 6, book 3. And Redeeming 6, book 4. I know that there's like a 5th one coming out. And I think like 2 books are about 2 different couples. I think this is like a island romance. I don't want to read the synopsis because I kind of want to go into these blindly and see what I feel about them. But you guys, the floppiness. I can't wait to read these books. And another popular series, I only got the first 2 books because I don't know how I'll feel about it. I have been itching to get back into my romance era, so I got Flawless and Heartless by Elsie Silver because why not? I want to get into my cowboy romance era, and I've heard you guys raving about this series, so let's see what this is about. So the next one I got is All Roads Lead Here. I hate the cover. I absolutely hate the cover. I know they're like doing this thing with like cartoon covers and stuff, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. Like, it's kind of cute, but like the color scheme and stuff, I just don't like it. I really liked what like the first cover that was there. I think it was of like a road or something, or like mountains or something like that, but whatever. This is by Mariana Zapata, and I have never read a book by Mariana Zapata, so I'm really excited to dip my toes into this and see what I feel about it. And also, let's just floppy as hell, you guys. So this next book is Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I also have Icebreaker, which I haven't read yet, but I figured if I like it, I'll have Wildfire to read as well. I was like totally unhinged on my birthday, and I was like, Miguel, I want that, I want that, I want that. And he was like, okay. So I'm really excited to have this. And this next one I got because I have FOMO, like really badly. I got the first 4 books in the Magnolia Park series, and when I saw that they had a cover that was really similar to the Magnolia Park series, I had to pick it up because I think the new covers are so ugly, and I'm so sorry if you guys like it. You're allowed to have your own opinion, and I will not judge you for it, but I personally do not like it. And so I got this. However, this book is freaking ginormous next to the other ones. Is this a different series? Like, I don't understand. No, it's not. It's about Magnolia and BJ. I want one that's the same size because it looks super awkward on my bookshelf, but I have it. This thing is chunky, and not to mention, it's not floppy. Super stiff. So my friends, that concludes my book haul. I feel very blessed for the presents I received, and I'm very blessed to have all of these books to add to my library. I'm so excited to read these books. I really hope you guys enjoyed this book haul. Have any of you read any of these books? Let me know what you thought about them. Let me know if you think that I should push some of these books to the top of my TBR list. I am still kind of getting out of my slump from reading Holdfast, and I am looking for that kind of I can't put this book down feeling. So go ahead and drop it in the comments what you think I should be reading. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it to the end, go ahead and leave a birthday cake emoji or like a celebration emoji so I know that you made it to the end. I think that works since my birthday just passed and this was technically a birthday book haul. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. That way you will not miss any videos from me. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and like it so I know that you enjoyed yourself. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!